Hello and welcome. For Ozarks First, I'm meteorologist Tom Schmidt in Springfield, Missouri. And it's been a rainy year. I don't think anybody here could really deny that fact. We've had an extraordinary amount of rainfall. Now, it's been spread out, it seems. And you may be thinking, you may be feeling like every day, every week has come with rain. And we just can't seem to catch an extended period of dry weather. Well, if you've been thinking that, it turns out you'd be correct. Looking at the past 7 days, okay, so since July 3rd, we've seen scattered rain, but 4 out of the past 9 days since the start of July have come with rain. That's a nearly 50-50 on the rain day spread. The past 7-day rainfall, though, totals generally ½ inch to an inch in the green. The darker colors, though, the yellows and the reds, indicating 2 to 3, to some places 4 inches of rainfall the past 7 days. We can't catch a break, and that would be true certainly since the end of April. So a sentiment shared by many, rain, rain, go away. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. And the pattern we've seen so far has been very wet. The rainfall since January 1st, 31.68 inches of rain. Now, we were actually pretty dry in terms of rainfall. I had quite a bit of snow January, February, but break it down to the moisture content, it was on the lower side. January, February, March, and the first about week or two of April actually started off below normal. We were kind of dry, coming out of winter into spring. But man, we turned up that spigot, opened her up, and it's been a flood of rainfall ever since then. April and May alone saw nearly 21 inches of rainfall in Springfield. That is the wettest 2-month sequence ever to be recorded in Springfield going back to 1888. So April and May saw a record highest rainfall amount ever for the city of Springfield. It's been wet, and since then, that has kind of continued through June, above normal rainfall there, and so far July. We've seen not a lot of rain, only 0.37 inches of rain in Springfield officially at the airport. Other parts of town have seen more, but we've seen more rainy days than not so far. Again, today being July 9th, we've had 4 rainy days in July so far in Springfield. How's the rest of the year looking for us? Well, guess what? For the year, we've seen 89 out of 189 days since January 1st with rain on it. That accounts for 47% of the year. For the summer season, beginning June 20th up to now, July 9th, we've seen 8 out of the 19 days have rain reported on them. That accounts for 42%. Now, accounting for rain, I'm looking at data that where we've had a trace of rain or more, okay, reported. If you have a trace of rain, it might be considered a gloomy day or at least have a cloud in the sky. I wouldn't call it a sunny day if rain has been recorded on a day. So 89 out of the past 189 days have had a trace of rain or more in Springfield. Nearly 50% of days so far in 2025 has come with rain. Kind of wild. You've probably felt it. You've maybe thought or said to yourself, man, it has been one rainy day after another. Well, now you have some facts to back you up, okay? Yes, it has been a rainy start to 2025, and now we're getting on the second half of the year. Man, that trend looks to continue as well. Looking at your forecast, it looks like rain is likely as we go into this weekend and next week. So the middle of July may find more rainy weather. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I have some facts to back you up on exactly how many rainy days we've seen in Springfield. If you're curious, just know it's nearly half, all right? You might be interested to know another fun fact for you, that the longest dry streak we've seen since entering this rainy pattern in April has been 10 days. That was from April 7th through April 16th. So you have to go all the way back to about mid-April. We found a 10-day stretch of dry weather. We had a 9-day stretch of dry weather in May and an 8-day stretch of dry weather in June. Outside of those periods, one day after the next has had rain reported on it. Nearly 50 of the year. So there you have it. Fort Ozarks First. I'm meteorologist Tom Schmidt. Have a good Wednesday.